Alright, so I figured I'd just kind of do a video of my current plans. I probably will forget something, or I might add something as I'm doing this video. But my current kind of plans for this bus, in case any of y'all were curious. I mean, I know I kind of talked about it a little bit, but trying to go as in depth as I can for my current thoughts at the moment. Of course, this will probably change, but I figured I would go ahead and kind of go over this. So, first off, first thing I can think of, I want to get a better lock for this rear door, just like I did with 23, with the deadbolt kind of lock. So that way, you know, I can actually lock this thing a little better, because these Bluebird door locks are not the best on the back doors. So, just that little cylinder is not long enough. Of course, with this bus, I want to use it for storage in here. Oh, there's a whole roll of paper towels that somebody gifted me. Cool. But I want to use this bus for storage, mainly. I'll just have to ballpark the prices on insurance and stuff whenever I feel like I'm comfortable enough to do that. Because I think whenever I looked at it, it was only going to be like another 50 or 60 a month to have both buses on the same policy. Through Progressive Commercial, which is who I had 147 through, and they've reduced their prices again. So if I could do both buses through Progressive, I think I could do I think it's about 160 a month for both, if I remember correctly. So I'll take a look at that again, but I really just have to double check on that. I'd like to get this thing plated and insured so I could drive it on the road. But let's see, I don't know if I talked a little bit about this in one of the last videos, but I'd like to do the rims like I did with 23, just because might as well make it look a little nicer while it's here. I don't want to do too much, you know. I don't want to do a bunch of part swapping and then decide I don't want to keep it. So because I really don't know yet if I want to keep it or not. So I think I will. I really do like this little thing, but it ended up costing me a little more than I thought it would, as far as getting it home and all that fun stuff. Ran me a little drier in the bank account than I thought it would, so it might not be the worst idea to sell it and, you know, get some money out of it. But I do like it quite a bit. It's a nice little bus. I didn't think I'd like, no offense Noah, but I didn't think I'd like a 444 this much, which I said the same thing about 50. This thing is a rocket, and I like driving it a lot. Probably have to repaint this back bumper at some point. This is peeling, and it just looks kind of, you can see where they repainted it at some point, and now it's peeling off again. So yeah, that'll need sanded and repainted at some point. Needs a bath. That'll come after the insurance and stuff, though, because I can't drive it on the road legally. New steer tires aren't really like sudden. There's not anything it needs now. These still have a little bit of life left, but wouldn't hurt. In the future, it wouldn't hurt in the future. So I'd like to get steer tires for it. It's got that oil leak up front that I need to get addressed. I'd like to get it addressed, but again, that's going to be a future Adam problem. That is where this thing's not really going on the road. I could just put a little bit of oil in it whenever I need to, and, you know, just drive it around here. I'm going to put this stop arm on 23. I've talked about that. I want to put the new flasher unit in here from 147. So there's that. The mirrors up here, the bracketry is a little bit wonky. This one is fine, but this one is broken. So I think I have a chrome one to put there. I should have a chrome one to put there, so I might just swap these entire brackets out for chrome. I don't know. But that's also starting to crack down here from where this was broken, and this has been wiggling around. So that's no fun, but it'll be alright. If I end up keeping this thing, you know, it's probably going to get a similar treatment to 147 as far as the LED warning lights and stuff. I might keep it the incandescent. I don't know. Or I'm making 23 into LED. I might keep this one incandescent. I do kind of like these LEDs that are on it now. I changed them out on 147 because, you know, that was supposed to be like my substitute for 681. And I wanted to spec that thing out where it had a 466 MD3060. I wanted to do a lot with it. This one, I don't, even though it's got similar body specs, it's a Bluebird International, same year and all that stuff, where it's still very different than 681. I kind of like it for what it is. I'm not going to lie. I might do a couple things here and there. Like I might change these to LED to match these LED brake lights, and I might change reverse lights to LED, and I might change the headlights to LED, but that might be all I do. I don't know. I have the LED headlights and the black bezels to put in it that were on 147, and I can get those turn signals again. I left the old ones in 147, the bulbs. I left those in it when I sold it, so yeah. There's probably some other stuff I'm forgetting. Let me come back in here. If I end up keeping it, I'll probably throw an air horn in it because I got another one I can put in here. Let's see. I like the AM/FM radio in it. It's nice. I like it a lot. It's a nice little setup here. Let's see if this is 5-hole or if it's the 4-hole, because I might transplant this over to 23. It's 5. Darn it. I need the 4. I think I've got one that's a 4. Let's see here. I will say one thing that I noticed about this bus is whenever you go to put it in reverse, your hand hits this. So that's one thing I don't really care for, but really do be like that sometimes, I guess. You just got to be careful whenever you throw it in reverse. I'm going to put the parking brake boot on this one too. I have one somewhere, I just need to find it. They left a Zonar in it. This Zonar thing, whatever it is, I guess their little tracking device thing. So I don't know if I'm gonna keep that in there, rip it out, or what, but I'm gonna do something with it. I'm guessing this held a trash can. I'm going to try and get that all taken care of, but there's somebody coming up here. I don't know if I think it's storage lot people. So I'm going to get off here, but I appreciate y'all watching.